Hello, party people. Hi, guys. I know I'm running a little behind, as you can see, on my December bargain bead box, but I thought we would make one more project, and because I've already gotten the January box. So, I'm just grabbing out some beads here. I kind of have like a vague idea about what I want to do here. So I'm going to keep this nearby because I don't know if I'm going to need anything else out of there. I'll just put it over here. And no intro this morning. You just get Randy just doing bead work because, that's just what we're doing today. I'm going to make this necklace. Ooh. Just get my beads free. Whoa, struggling. I'm struggling. I'm getting my beads free. These are those bluestone beads. And I kind of had this idea. I think I talked about it when we unboxed this box originally. That I talked about I want to do double up on this and make this into a pendant. And so I thought, well, why not? Today's a good day to try that. Why not? Let's do it. I also have a few left of these jasper. So I might try to incorporate those into this as well. And I just got a few sparkles because sparkles, like, can't go wrong with that. And so this is the general idea here. Let me put these in there. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. I'm just doing some filming today and getting, it's Sunday where I am. It'll probably not be Sunday when this video comes out. But, All right. That's what I got. First things first, what I want to do is I'm going to start working on this, what I want to be a pendant. So, I'm going to grab up some jump rings, and I'm going to use some oval jump rings to connect these together. So now, I'm debating if I want to use the smaller ones. So you know me, I love a good oval jump ring. If you're looking for some oval jump rings, you can head over to thunderhorsedescendant.com, Thunderhorse-Descendant. I keep all of my oval jump rings online there. If there isn't any, that means that they will be restocked on Thursday. So, let me try the smaller one first, and we will go from there. So what I'm doing is I just took both and putting them back to back, and I'm going to try to get this guy in there on both sides and see how we're sitting. So there's one. So these are the smaller ones. Maybe like a 5mm oval. I don't know. I just feel like ovals are kind of hard to. Okay, get in there. And close him up. Let's see where we're at there. Yeah, I think this is going to be okay. Let me zoom you in a little bit to see what's going on. So I got these oval jump rings on there. And you can see the reason I'm doing this is because then it leaves a little space for when we're going to thread. Now in the interim, I'm going to put some dangles here. We're going to get our wire out. And the reason I'm going to use wire instead of a head pin, let's see, I better use 22 gauge. 22 gauge wire, round wire. The reason I'm going to use this is because I want to be able to make this, use it as like a security measure, you know what I'm saying? For these to stick together. So, what I'm going to do is I am first going to make a head pin. So if you've never made a head pin, what you do is you grab the tippy tip of the wire, and you spin it around, and you go about 3 times. You see where that is started? So that's 1, 2, 3. Once you get there, you bring it straight out so that when you're holding your plier, everything is going straight. Take your plier off. Flip this around, bring this back through your little loop, and you should have a nylon plier for this. I thought I had one over here, but apparently not. So then you just pull it down. We are only going to make, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of these, so I'm not terribly worried about it. And so you get this little rosette there. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to tuck in this little tail just so it doesn't bite anybody. Okay. And then for my necklace, I'm going to use mostly these guys here. So I do want to incorporate those in, but I'm just looking to see, like, what do we have? We have still some of these star cut. 2, 3, 4, 5. We've got 5 of these star cuts. We could utilize those. And maybe a couple of these. And what else? Maybe some of these silver guys. Now, I don't know exactly what I'm doing here. I just am putting stuff on the mat. So first things first, I'm going to start with the silver. And I'm going to start in the middle, and I'm going to make the middle one my longest one. And I'm kind of just putting the larger beads on first. So now you can see if this is weird, you can just like push it down with your finger, or, you know, get it to sit on that bead so it looks nice. And I might even use one of these bicones. Oh yeah. So that'll be the longest one. So now I'm just thinking, you know, I think I'm going to use 2 bicones on here just to get a little more length. Okay, so now here's the deal. I'm going to try to make this loop pretty small because I'm kind of up here, way up here on my barrel of my plier, of my round nose, because I just wanted to fit in there pretty snugly since we are not going to be using a jump ring. So you can see it's pretty tiny. You could also maybe use your small looper, maybe. Okay, so I'm going through both of these. And see if we can get that little loop on there. Get on there, little loopy loop. Oh yeah. And you can see it's quite snug. Very snug. And that's what I wanted. So now I'm just going to hold on to that, wrap around. And I'm just looking to see what I'm doing. Yeah, that's pretty good. So I just gave it about 2.5 wraps. Cut that off. And get in here with my plier. Now, you got to be real careful when you're tucking wires in around these bicone beads because they are glass, and if you put too much pressure on them, they can shatter, break, crack, scratch, you know, all the horribleness. So I didn't leave myself very much room. Sorry if I'm not on the camera. So I'm kind of tightening that as I'm going around. Okay, so there's number 1. I do want it to move a little bit, you know, but not too much. Okay, now we'll move on to the next. That's 20. What am I doing? Okay, some more wire. And we're just going to, I'm going to cut these all. What do we need? We need 4 more. So I'm going to wrap these ones pretty quickly. If you need to go back and see how to wrap or make the head pin, please utilize the description box. I will have it marked down there with a timestamp so that it's easy to navigate. Whoops. And that way will save us a little time without me having to fast forward through this. I'm just going to make all of these first. You could use ball head pins if you wanted to do that. It's up to you. There's no rules here. You do what you want. I just thought that this would be good for the stability since we're putting these two together. Another thing you might also consider with this is maybe doing a little JB weld, little E6000, you know. Of course, that would take a day to dry or what have you, but you could do that. And then, you know, like glue it and then put on your jump rings and your wire. And that would maybe give it a little more, make it feel a little better, have a little more stability if you want. So you could do that. That's what I was originally going to do, but I was like, you know, I don't know that. I forgot. For being real about it, I forgot to do that last night. So here we are. Okay, no rules. Okay. So now as I work my way out, I'm going to do less beads. So I'm going to do silver. I'm going to do one of the star cut. I'm going to do one of the goldstone, bluestone, and 1 bicone. Let's see how that looks. Because remember last time I put 2 bicones? Yeah. So I'm going to do the other one up the same way so that I remember how to do it. So I'll just do the same on this side. Silver, star cut, blue one. Now, this is the one that I like folded. Give that a little snippy snip. Snippy snip. And okay. And 1 bicone. And then again, these little tiny loopy loops. And go into the second one. Going into the second one. Making sure he's through both sides. And going around 2.5 times, 3 maybe. Get a snip. And a little tighten. I am the master of the wire. I just tell myself that as an affirmation so that sometimes the wire, I try not to let the wire be in control of me. I am in control. Need a little wire mantra today. Okay, that's not working. Get in there. There we go. And the next one. Ooh, I can already tell I might have been a little off base on that guy. Let me see how he looks in there. Get a hold of him. Give him a snip. And a little tuck. This one's bugging me. Maybe I got that one too loose or too tight. I don't know. Okay, and then these two little guys on the end, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a silver and a star cut, and I think a bicone. So I'm skipping that blue one. Let me look at this other side. Do I want to do the silver and the blue one? And the bicone? Which do I like better? I think I like that one better. Honestly. Yep, I'm going to go with that. So, blue one. Ooh. Blue one and a bicone. Okay. Easy pizza. Going in through the last one there. Make sure you're going through both of them. Get a hold of that guy. And a little trim. And a little tuck. And then we'll do this last one. Same on this side. Oh, I should open that a little more. There we go. Nope. There we go. There's always one that wants to be difficult. Get a hold of that guy. So now I've been making these loops over here a little more loose, because I think that one little tight one we have in the middle there, it's going to be just fine for stability. And then these ones have a little more room to move. If you don't like this, you can always, you know, change it up. All right. So here's our pendant. Double-sided. And so I'm going to try to, so you guys can see, I'm going to try to like move it. And because I got that tight one in the middle, it's not moving too much. And once it's hanging, I think it'll be fine. So there she is. Pendant done. Let's move on to the necklace stringing. Okay guys, here I have a bead-along ready strand with the easy crimps on the end. I use these a lot in videos. Pretty much all my videos. Because they're just ready to go. Now, if you wanted to use, you know, you just get whatever ending. you need to do. I simply use these because they're quick and easy to work with for my videos, and I don't have to do anything to get ready to start the beading process. So now what we're going to do is we're going to do some stringing. Easy peasy. And I'm going to go just make a little pattern here. And I'm going to go 3 of the goldstone, 1 of the bicones, I think is what I will do. Then I will do 3 of the bluestone. I keep calling it goldstone, but it's bluestone. And a bicone. And I'm just going to keep going like this until we get down to the middle of our strand. This is an 18-inch strand. And it looks kind of small, but with these easy crimps from Bead, you can crimp right up here at the end. So I don't worry about that. And 2, 3. And then when we get down to where we're going to be putting on our pendant, I'm going to do a little, little something. So, I'm just going to keep going for now. Like, trying to see the, there we go. 2, 3. I really like these stones. And that's why I chose to use them as the necklace portion. Okay, let's see where we're at here. Oh, gotta go a little more. We're getting there. Let me get my tape measure out. So we have to allot for, we're going to be putting this pendant on the string. And so we want to allot for, that's about 1 inch worth there. So let's see what we got here. So we got about 6 inches, 6 1/4 inches. So I'm going to start, because that's 12. So I'm going to start putting on some of our other little beads here. So I think what I'll do is I'm going to grab up basically this pattern as we work down towards the middle of this necklace. So I'm going to put, going off the middle one here, I'm going to put 2 bicones. And a bluestone. And an English cut bead. And a silver. And I'm going to repeat this again, starting with the 2 bicones. Well, let me see. Do I have enough beads to do that? 2 bicones. I have another English cut bead. Yes. Yes, I do have enough. So you want to make sure you have enough, because really you're going to have to do this up the other side. And you're going to want to make sure you have enough to do that. So I do have enough, so I'm just repeating this pattern. So we got 2 bicones, a blue, an English cut, a silver. 2 bicones, a blue, an English cut, and a silver. Okay. And so here we are now, right around the middle point of our necklace. What I am going to do right here is I am going to put a few bicones, maybe like 3, as we get towards the middle of our project here. 3 bicones. And then we're going to take our pendant and we're going to go through this one, this oval jump ring. You're going through the jump ring as we put this on. Now I did want to take a moment here to see if I wanted to put in a star charm. Okay. So I'm going to put, let me zoom in. I'm going to put bicones in here. But I also wanted to see, I thought I had a little star charm wound up. Oh, I have like a, it's not a star. I have this guy. Oh, little snowflake. That doesn't really match. I thought I had a star. Oh, well, here's a little silver charm. That might be okay. Okay, so I'm thinking what we're going to do is we're going to put 1, 2. We'll probably put 2 bicones, maybe? We'll try it. 2 bicones. And then this little wound up silver charm, he's just, this is the blue silver, whatever. I just want to see how he looks on here. If he's going to be okay. Oh yeah. He'll be okay. So I'm going to put him in there, and I'm going to put 2 more of the bicones. And so what I'm doing here is I'm filling up this space. I hope 2 bicones will fit on there. Let's see. Is that too much? Yeah, it should be fine. It's a little tight. Probably because I got that charm in there, but it'll be fine. So now, once you got that in there, we're going to go back through this other oval jump ring. So what you should have then should look like this. It's like, how could you see anything, Randy? Hello. Hello. Hello, is anybody home? So this is what you should have. So right there, we did that little design. We did it twice. Then we went, let's add 3 of these little bicones as we move into the pendant. We put the pendant oval on, then 2 bicones, the little charm, 2 bicones, and then the last oval of this pendant. And now what we're going to do is we're just going to repeat. We're going to repeat this up the other side. So it's going to be backwards. You have to start from the pendant. Okay, guys, here we are at the top of the necklace, and what we're going to do is we're going to utilize our little easy crimp. These are from Bead. So these are easy crimps. You have to have a special easy crimper to utilize these. I just got the pocket one because I usually use it on the video. It's easier to maneuver, and I don't really, need a big one, I don't think. But anyway, with these easy crimps, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to grab the tippy tip of your wire, give it a little bend. Because these guys they have little wire tube. It's like a wire tubing, and when you squish it, they bite in to create your ending. But it can be a little bit to get through there sometimes, so I just give it a little bend. Just a little trick. Now, I do want to give this necklace a little space to move around. So I'm going to leave actually quite a little there. And I'm doing that on purpose because I want these to be able to move. You know, not a whole lot, but enough where nothing's getting choked out. And if you can always hold your piece up too and kind of shake it around. Make sure that you got what you need. I might have a little much. And then what we're going to do is we're going to take our crimper. And we're just going to go in there. Oh, now I moved it. And we're going to crimp this. And you just put it in there. Okay. And you start at the bottom. You give it 2 good crimps. 1, 2. And you should be able to give it the pull test. The old pull test. This looks pretty good. And then just clip this off. Easy peasy. Now, I will say if you are using maybe something that's a lot heavier than this, you might consider a different way of going about it. But for the most part, this is fine for this particular situation. Okay, then we put a clip on. Easy peasy. So I don't think I have any. Let me look. I do have a toggle left, but I don't want to use a toggle. I want to use a lobster. So, got lobster here. I'm going to, again, with my small jump rings, and a extender chain probably, if I could find those. Found them. I keep a little jar over here for this purpose. You guys, I'm going to redo my desk over here. I'm going to make it, this is not my main beading area. I don't know if you guys know that. I generally bead over underneath like an LED light. But I can't have LED lights when you're doing YouTube, so you got to have diffused lights. So I got this whole like kind of makeshift setup over here. I'm getting ready to redo it, and I'm going to reorganize it so I have things where they need to be, in hopes of making the videos a little more, you know, easy. So I'm excited about that. I don't know when that's going to happen. But, you know. All right. So now, this is all done. And I kind of want to put a little charm on the end of this. I'm going to use one of those. Do I have something wound up? Oh, here's another. Here's another of those little Julie Bobbies. Just a little Chinese crystal. I must have been winding those up for something else when we were doing something else. Oh, probably for that charm bracelet that we did. So I'm just going to take a round jump ring here and put this on the end. Well, maybe. Oh, what's wrong with me? Okay, and then add him to here. All right. Okay, guys, there's our finished product, and I will get you some photos and a little video as we do, but all in all, this is what we got. A little 18-inch necklace with the double-sided pendant. So I'm pretty happy with how it turned out. I would wear it. So that's what I got going on. All right, guys, please visit my description box. All the links down there for the Etsy store, for Thunderhorse Descendant. If you need jump rings, I'll put that link in there. How to get to the Bargain Bead Box website, it will be on there. You know, all those good things and stuff. Please do YouTube things, like, subscribe, ding bells. What's the other things? Leave a comment. Leave me a comment. That'd be nice. All of that helps with the YouTube algorithm, so that would be wonderful. And I will leave you a montage of photos and a little video. Have a good day.